Hello. Well, I wanted to do a really quick video because I have started taking photos of my art to put on my website and hopefully maybe someday make some prints of them as well. And I realized that might be a good thing to share with you because you may be struggling with how do you take a really good photo of your art to market it online. If the person's not seeing your art in person, it's really challenging to get that emotional um, reaction that you hope to get from your customer on just a picture. So obviously, as an artist, you want to take the best picture you possibly can. I'm using just my cell phone. I have tried, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on this as well, and I've tried a lot of what they've recommended, which is take your art outside, put it in a shaded area and, use real daylight to get the best photo. Well, for me, that doesn't work too well here because where I live, it is really windy. So it's really hard to keep my art from falling and hitting the ground. Second, we have a lot of weather. Like right now, it's snowing outside. So it's not really a good time to go out and take photos. I've tried to use the natural light that comes into my home. That hasn't worked for me. I've tried to use the big studio lights, the big, huge ones that are in the way all the time. That hasn't worked. I just haven't been able to master the art of taking photos. I'm not a photographer. I don't have the money to pay for a photographer either, and I don't have the money to go down and have my art scanned. I'm just starting out, and until I start making some money, I need to figure out how to do this on my own. So let me show you what I'm doing. I was fortunate enough that last Christmas, my parents bought me a light box, and it's quite large, as you can see in this video. I actually can climb inside it. I had to climb inside to put the white background, and so you'll see me climb inside there. And I may be short, but I'm not a small girl, and I'm able to get in it. So they do make smaller versions of this. So if you don't do larger paintings, then that's okay. You can get a smaller one. They bought this on Amazon. I don't know the cost. I think this one was about $100. I'm guessing at that, but they do make smaller ones. And I think this is totally worth the investment because now that I've used it a few times, wow, my photos, first of all, I'm taking photos a lot faster than the finagling that I was trying to do, setting everything up and moving everything around, getting the shine off of my painting, all of that stuff. If you've tried to take photos, you know how hard it is. With this light box, I've been able to really control the light, control the shadows, control everything. So once you get your camera set up, it's easier to move your painting inside the box to get it to the right spot. You can see in one shot, I move it with my toe because it's easier than moving your camera. Once you get your camera set up, you just leave your camera right where it is. And you can slot all your paintings in there, one right after the other, and take really wonderful photos. And so I'm using these photos for my website. I will say that I also tried Canvy, which is one of those apps where you can put your photo on a wall. They have mock-up rooms, like with sofas or tables or something, and you can put your photo on the wall. They do have a free version. It works just fine. I don't need to pay for the full version. I did pay for it at first, but then I found that I really didn't need to because the free version is just fine. So, sorry, I'm a little winded. I'm still having some issues with my back and I've got a headache and I'm trying to talk too fast. So I would suggest getting a light box if you're really, really serious about taking great photos of your art because you are ready to start really marketing your art. I would get a light box. It'll save you a whole lot of time. You will get better photos. I am currently researching where to get really good art prints. If you have any recommendations for me, please put it in the comments. And I don't mean print on demand. I mean print, a place where I can order prints and have them here, and then I can ship them out from here. So if you have any suggestions for me on that, that'd be great. I do have a couple places I'm looking into, and as I find the one that I like, I'm going to order some samples and stuff. And when I find the one that I like, I will do a video on it so you can see who I'm going to use and maybe try it for yourself as well. So here you go. This is how I take my photos with this light box. I set up my camera. It's basically my Android phone. I don't have an iPhone. I use my Android. It works just fine. I don't have to invest into an expensive camera. I will probably someday either buy a camera or work with a shop that can scan my work, but not right now because I'm not making the money right now to justify putting that expense in. But the light box, totally worth it. Absolutely worth it, friends. So if you're looking into doing photos for your art, I would recommend getting a light box. Save yourself the hassle. Unless you live in a place where there's no wind and this, you have great lighting constantly, then do it outside. But for me, this is what works best. All right, well, I hope this video helped you. As I continue in my art journey, I will continue to share with you the things that I'm learning, and hopefully that will help you in your art journey as well. All right, God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.